Hello my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and welcome to the October 2023 shop update. October, really? Where's the year gone? Oh my god, it's gone so fast. Actually, before I get into the shop update, I want to just very quickly give a school update. We've been getting more and more busy, more and more students, more and more courses, and we've recently hired 2 more teachers. So now, including me, we have 10 teachers. So we employ 9 teachers plus 2 helpers. So we've got 11 staff now. It's gone bonkers. It really has. About a year or so ago, when we had 20-something students, it might have been a little more, maybe like 15 months ago, we had students numbers in the 20s, and my wife said to me, I want 100 students. I said, you're insane, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, as of Saturday just gone, which was the 30th of September, yes, at 9:15 AM we hit our target of 100 students. Boom. In about a year or so. I mean, we set it as the target anyway, but excuse me, with a realistic time scale of 2 to 3 years, and we've achieved it in about a year. So yeah, we've now got over 100 students, which is is a really big achievement for us. We're very proud and excited about now and the future. Yeah, it's come along really well. The school is really busy now. As I said, we've got 9 teachers on the payroll, 100 plus students, and it's just going from strength to strength. So we are really pleased, overwhelmed really by how well everything has gone, and it's only going to get more and more. The shopping mall where we have our school, it's fairly quiet. There's not much footfall really, but it is starting to get a little bit more busy, and it's looking as though, because I would say at least half of the shops here are empty, unoccupied. But it's looking as though a few more people, are starting to come to the mall and open up. So hopefully, things will start to improve over the coming year, and continue to grow. So absolutely fantastic. We are over the moon. So that's that. So the October shop update. I've bought a few more bits and pieces. One of the things I've bought is these LED light units. Really good, these are. Now in our music room, which is all black, because I've got the foam padding all over the walls and on the floor, so they're quite dark, and they've got these lights fitted in there, as well as some other small LED lights as well. But the ones like these that are in there are not very good. They're not working properly. Even when they are, they're not very bright. They're 24 watt, and I've bought these ones which are 48 watt, and they're a bit bigger. And I bought 4 of them. So they're really easy to fit. You basically, there's a few screw holes in there. You can screw it to the ceiling, or it's actually got magnets on there as well. If you've got a metal ceiling, boom, it's done. And these connector boxes, you basically just press the tag down, push the wire in, release that tag, boom, it's locked in. So they're really easy. So I'm going to put 2 of them in the music room, and if that ends up bright enough, I'm going to put the other 2 here in the workshop, because I've got 2 double strip lights on each one of them. 1 tube has gone, and I can't seem to get the right tubes for these lights, so it is a bit dark in here. So as I said, if 2 of these work well enough in the music rooms, then I'll be putting the other 2 in here in the workshop. Try and brighten things up again. Okay, so on to tools, gadgets and gizmos. I've already shown this in a previous episode, but I've got these wood cutting wheels for my angle grinder, and I have used them. This one is kind of it's beveled, but it's straight edged, whereas this one, I don't know how well you're going to see that. It kind of, you know, it curves over. So this one is better for shaping on the necks of these instruments. This one is, you know, for taking off a huge amount of material very, very quickly. So I probably won't use that one very much. And also in a previous episode, I showed these wood countersink bits. I couldn't remember what they were called. And you know, there are 6 different sizes of these. Let's see if I can see what sizes they are. So the smallest one is small, 6.3 millimeters, I think, and the largest one, oh, excuse me, doesn't have the size written on it. But what's that? 13 mil, 15 mil, something like that. So there's 6 of those. And I also said that I'd ordered some metal ones. Well, these have arrived. So there's only 3 of these, but they will be absolutely fine. And unlike the wood ones, these have 5 cutting edges, flutes as they're called. So those are really good. And also they've got the quick lock, quick release piece on the end. And I've got 2 of the collars for those, so that will be handy. So that's those. Again, in a recent episode, I think I don't know if I showed them or not, but I've got these wood square hole boring tools, drill bits. So these are for cutting square holes. So you've got the drill bit in the middle, and then on the end of here, you've got basically 4 spikes in a square tube. And because I've not used these before, I didn't realise you had to have a special bracket, a carriage, basically, to use them. Well, I since bought one of those, and that's it there. So this top part fits around behind the chuck of your drill, and then the drill bit itself goes up in there, and that clamps onto that bit, and then that into your chuck. Ooh. And yeah, so it's really fiddly getting this set up on the drill. I did it on my bench drill, you know, on the stand. Obviously, you know, it keeps things in line better. So I set it all up, and I put this drill bit in it, and I was test cutting a piece of wood, and they don't seem to work. The drill starts the hole, but the square part doesn't seem to drive in. Now, I don't know whether or not I'm doing it wrong, using them wrongly. I don't think so. I've got it all set up, you know, with the clamp and everything. And I think, to be honest, I think these are very poor quality, and they're just not doing the job they're designed to do. I tried this. This is the biggest one, 12.7 mil. I've got a 10 mil and an 8 mil. I tried the 10 mil as well, and that didn't work either. So I'm going to do a little bit of research. Maybe I'm not using them correctly, I don't know, but I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Once you've got the clamp set up and the drill bit mounted in it and secured, I don't see what else you can do wrong. But maybe I am, I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll see. You know, I'll check some videos and see if I'm doing something wrong, but like I said, I don't think so. Okay, so the next thing, some of you may recall that I blunted my bandsaw blade. Luckily I still had a spare, so I'd fitted that. I actually made a video of fitting the new blade and uploaded that. But I'm still using it quite a bit, so I decided to order a couple more spare blades. So I've got 2 more spare blades for my bandsaw. I'm always going to make sure I keep these, you know, keep at least 1 spare in stock. I mean, they're about, these are 400 Thai baht each, which is about a tenner in real money. So about $12 to $14. I'm not sure the exchange rate right now. So they're not really expensive, but they're not really cheap either. So I want to try and look after them. And okay, one more tool. So let me just very quickly grab my Japanese saw. Okay, my Japanese saw, which is a lovely tool. And again, I recently had to buy a new blade for it, so that's the spare blade. And I also bought another saw. I don't have enough saws, so I bought another one. So this is my Japanese saw, and the one I bought is this, which is very similar but much smaller. And again, it has the double-sided blade, the cross-cut and the cross-cut and rip-cut. I couldn't remember it. And so this one was much cheaper. This is not a high-end one at all, but you know, a handy little blade. And this blade is a little bit thicker and a little bit stiffer than the Japanese saw one. So this will be a bit better for some of the smaller work. And this came with 2 spare blades as well. You can see, you know, you've got a knob here with the screw that goes through, ever so easy to change the blades. So we've got that blade and this one, which is quite a thick blade. That's about 1.6 mil thick. So that's quite a stiff blade. And you can see goes to a point at the end. So we've got that blade, and you can see how they fit into the handle when you change them. And we've got this blade as well, which I'm sure you're not going to be able to see, but it's basically a hacksaw blade. But I don't think that's going to be man enough for metal, really. So I will be using it as a wood saw. I'll try it on some tube metal, nothing, you know, nothing too thick, just, you know, thin metal. It'll probably be fine. So that's a new saw with 3 blades. That's going to be quite a handy bit of kit. Right, have I covered everything? Not quite. There's one more thing I bought. So obviously I record all of these videos on my SLR cameras. I've got 2 SLR cameras, quite cheap ones, but they work well enough. And I upload them onto my laptop, and then from there onto YouTube. Now my laptop, I've had it for quite a long time, probably 4 or 5 years, and it's getting really slow. It's almost useless. And I recently checked what RAM it had in it, and I was surprised to learn that it has 4 gig. So it's not surprising it doesn't work all that well, especially, you know, with videos as well. So you know, I knew I'm gonna need to get a new one at some point, but you know, to get a decent one, it's a lot of money. You know, sort of 40 to 50,000 Thai baht, which is £1,000 plus. I mean, any of you that know anything about computers, if you get, you know, 400 or 500 quid computer, it ain't gonna be much good. And I couldn't really justify paying that much. So I'd been thinking about it for a few weeks, and what I ended up getting was a tablet. So I've got myself a new tablet. Really nice bit of kit. This wasn't cheap, to be fair. This was 29,000 baht, which is 700 plus pounds. But it's kind of, you know, it was in the middle, so it's really portable. Does most of the things that a laptop will do. This has got 8 gig of RAM, 128 gig of ROM, and I've also got a 64 gig SD card in it as well. Now this particular model is not a phone as well. I didn't necessarily want that. I'm reluctant to say what make and model it is because of, you know, copyright and all that stuff, and YouTube getting a bit fussy about things like that. But maybe some of you will recognise what it is. I don't know. I mean, this cover isn't the genuine one. I bought a cheap cover for it. But anyway, a new tablet, and all singing, all dancing. It's on Android. Yeah, it's going to do pretty much everything I need to do. It comes with a smart pen as well. The only thing it doesn't have at the moment is a wireless Bluetooth keyboard, which I might get. I may not need it, but I might get one. So that was something I needed to get. So yeah, that's pretty useful. Expensive, but not as expensive as a similar spec'd laptop would have been. Probably half as much again, at least. So yeah, I've had that for about a week, and I've been playing around with it, getting used to it, and it's pretty good. It's going to do the job. It's not going to take the place of my laptop for some things. So I'm basically keeping the laptop for the video uploads and basically a storage unit as well. Excuse me, I have had a bit of a cold this week. I've got a sore throat, and yeah, I've been a little bit unwell this week, but still cracking on with all the work that needs to be done. I'm going to wind it up here. That's not much this month, just a few bits and pieces. As soon as I've finished with this video, I'm going to be fitting these lights. Hopefully it should be a fairly quick and simple job, but maybe I shouldn't have said that. You know how these things go. Anyway, so by the time you see this video, I think I will have released one or two more of the Sanshin Shamisen build project videos as well. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what order the videos are going to be uploaded and released. But it's been a little while since I've managed to get on with the Sanshin Shamisen project. I've been very busy this week, and not had much chance to get on with it. But I will be continuing. So I've still got quite a way to go on this project, and still enjoying every minute of it. And hopefully you are too, watching me build these instruments, and hope you enjoy these shop updates as well. I personally think they're quite interesting. They're all relevant to the projects that I do as well. And certainly, the school, which is what's paying the bills. We're doing really well with the school, and yeah, things are only going to get better, I'm sure. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. And please look after yourselves, look after each other, and we will see you soon. Peace out.